I want to talk about section 1.1 in the book. Now, section 1.1 basically gives you an overview of what it takes to be a good math student. There's not much in there that's just so mind-blowing, like, oh, I have to do my homework? I never thought of that. You know, it's not that kind of stuff, but it is basic stuff like, oh, I got to do my homework. I have to, ask questions. I have to be studying outside of class. These are things we all know we have to do. We just have to do them. Okay? It's like losing weight. How do you lose weight? You exercise and you eat right. That's it. Okay? Now, is that the easy thing to do? It's not. It's not for me, but some people it is. But these are things that we just need to accept and realize that's what has to be done. Okay? Make time on a daily basis to work in this class. Make time to be reviewing what you've done in the days prior. Make time to ask questions if you have them. Okay? That's the important part, is to prioritize those three things. Working on new stuff, reviewing old stuff, and asking questions if you need. Those are the three components that are most important in succeeding in this math class or any math class. Okay, the other thing I want to be very clear on is so many people focus on deep understanding and deep application. We're going to do some of that. And that's very important. That's where we want to get to. But we may not be there right now. Okay? And that's okay. That doesn't mean that you're not a good math student or math is beyond you. That just means that it's going to take a little bit more to get that foundation down. Okay? When we're dealing with equations, I don't want you to automatically be thinking, how am I going to use this? How am I going to use it? Get the equation down first. Get that idea down, that procedure down. Then we can work through it. If you're driving in your car, okay, that's a very complex task. We don't think of it that way because we've done it so many times, okay, unless you're new to driving. But once you get used to driving, okay, where's the key? Where's my turn signal? Which one's my gas? Which one's my brake? You don't think about that because there's so much repetition. But without those foundational skills, you can't drive, okay? That's what a lot of people, including math teachers, have lost sight of. We need to know the mechanics. We have to. Okay? For instance, if I wanted to be a carpenter and build a house, okay, this right here, this is a hammer. Okay, I think we would all recognize this as a hammer. Okay? What is this used for? This is used to pound nails in, to pull nails out with the claw of the hammer right here. That's what its primary use is. If I don't know how to hold this hammer right, let's say I pick it up and I'm holding it like this. You're not going to be able to do much with it here. Let's say I'm trying to pound nails in with the side of it here. It can be done, but not very efficiently. Okay? We need to know the proper way of using this tool. That's what algebra is doing. That's what we're going to be focusing on in this course. I could have the most beautiful house pictured in my head, and that's my great idea. But if I don't know how to use this, I can't build it. If you're an architect, if you don't know how to use the computer program to design that, you can have the most beautiful design in your head, but you can't put it on paper. That's useless. Okay, so don't be afraid of these basic skills. They take time. They take a lot of effort. But once you get these down and you get to your business class, you get to your architecture class or your nursing class, then you can focus on, how am I using this? Oh, that tool I have on my tool belt, boom, I can apply it here. I can apply it there. Okay? And don't think that equations are just equations. They're just solving equations. This hammer, okay, we already said, pounds a nail in, pulls a nail out. If I look at it, I used to work construction years ago. I see a shovel. I see a back scratcher. Okay, I think we're all aware of the back scratcher part, but the shovel part. If you try to put a ladder on a wall and the ground is broken up and uneven, that ladder is going to fall over, and you along with it. You can't have that. So what I did all the time, I used this claw and I dug into the dirt a little bit to level that ladder. A lot of people wouldn't think to do that with this. They'd say, well, I need a shovel. Where's my shovel? You have it right here. These equations, I need to figure something out on my job. Oh, I can use that equation for it. Okay, so we can't get to that point until we are comfortable with this tool. And we've done enough with it so that we're not focused, okay, what's step one in solving this thing? That should be an immediate reaction, and that's going to take time. Okay? But you need to give yourself that time. So please work on this with that mindset. Okay? Get the procedure down. Drill it, drill it, drill it until you don't have to think about it anymore. And I'm not talking about, okay, I'm going to do a bunch of them and I got 9 out of 10 of them right. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But I want you to get 10 out of 10 of them right. I want you to aim for that perfection. And you might be thinking, well, I was never good at math. I don't know what this guy's talking about. If you were never good at math, I don't care. And you shouldn't either. This is your fresh start. Now is your fresh start. But you have to take that and grab onto it and work for it. Again, I am here to help you. And I will be here to help you through this course. But you need to reach out. You need to put in the time. Okay? That's all I can ask of you. That's all you can ask of yourself. Put in that time. If you are putting in the time and you're not getting the results you need, put in more time. Okay? If that's not working, put in more time. If you're getting to a point where you're like, I can't put any more time in, then you come talk to me and we can talk about what you're doing as, to prepare for a certain class or how you're studying. Then we can talk about that. Okay? But until you're putting in that time, don't worry about how can I tweak things. Put in the time first. And then we can adjust later. Okay? So, again, guys, this is going to be a course that requires a lot of work. This is a skill that can help anyone. I don't care what field you're going into. This is a skill we all can use and we need. Okay? But we got to appreciate it for what it is. We have to know in the back of our mind that this is going to help us. This is going to help you become better at anything and everything you are looking for. Okay, I had a student who wanted to be a fashion designer. What do we need algebra for in fashion design? And they showed me a 3-page document about, all the angles and the cuts and the seams they had to make. And it was all math. They had math equations all over the thing. Okay? But I didn't teach them that. I didn't have a fashion design unit. They were so comfortable with that tool that they were able to use it for that application. Applications that honestly I didn't even think of. Okay? So before you say that this is something that I'll never use, learn it first. And then there's going to be applications and uses for it that I may have not even thought of. Okay, but give it a chance. Okay? Put in the time. Work hard every day. And bring your questions and we will get through this. Best of luck.